Over $119,000 for this F-250 with a $29,000 add-on. And manufacturers have been able to get away with high prices and low incentives now for the last few years. And times are definitely changing. Dealers are having to discount big time. A lot of dealers are stopping doing this whole Black Widow thing because it makes it so expensive. Do you think those $29,000 worth of add-ons are worth it? Definitely not, because when you go to resell it, they won't even count them. They won't even include them. They're not even part of the deal, I guarantee you. You're just throwing money right down the drain. Now, will the dealership get $29,000 for those add-ons? Probably not. But still, over $119,000 for this pickup truck. Can you believe that? People are going to leave comments, and 120 grand for a house. Honestly, that's what my mom bought her house for in 2019. But we don't live in a super expensive city, but still, wow. I mean, that's crazy. $119,000. And Ford is slowing down production on these electric vehicles because why? People don't want them. They're not making any money. And I heard this from Scotty Kilmer. Ford's not in the business to make vehicles. They're in the business to make money, like every manufacturer. They're not in the business just to produce vehicles to produce vehicles. They want to make money. And these electric vehicles that they're producing, nobody wants for multiple reasons. One, there's a pretty big competitor like Tesla. Two, you obviously have charging infrastructure issues. You have so many issues. Not everybody has a garage, and like there's a lot of issues with these electric vehicles and the price. So dealers don't want them. Everybody doesn't want them, and people can't sell them. I mean, these things have been sitting here forever, and they continue to sit and sit and sit. And let's look at a window sticker, because let's see how much this is. And this Mach-E, they're small. They're not big vehicles. Like, this is a small SUV, smaller than a Model Y. And yeah, $58,000. I don't know how much they're discounting, but I hope it's a lot, because 58 grand, that's $60,000 for a vehicle before tax and everything. That's a lot of money. But I imagine you have quite a bit of negotiating power whenever you buy this vehicle. And then also, you know, there are some tax incentives, and different states have different things as well. So you can get it cheaper, but still to have the worry about, you know, charging and everything. The whole future of electric vehicles, I think it's really starting to slow down. We need hybrids for the meantime for many, many years, because full electric, we're just not ready yet. Yeah, Teslas are okay and this and that, but for me, you know, I couldn't really have a full electric all the time. So, and most people are kind of the same way. But there's a reason. Ford is like, we got to stop making these Mach-E's, these Lightnings. We have to focus on what people want. People want V8 trucks if they're buying a truck. Now, I'm going to get a comment saying we don't want V8s, and I'm actually a little surprised how many people don't care about V8s. But at the end of the day, most people I know in my state of Oklahoma, if they're buying a full-size pickup truck, they definitely want a V8. And Ford does still offer it, unlike its competitor Ram. Ram, you can't even get a V8 in the 2025, so I will give them credit on that for sure, but they're not cheap. They've never really, Ford's always been up there, yeah, $65,000. And this one, yeah, you get the 3.5. And some people like that engine more, the 3.5 EcoBoost, but for me, give me the 5.0. That's just my opinion. But you can honestly get the 5.0 cheaper than you can get the 3.5 EcoBoost. So some things to me just don't make sense. Okay, let's see what that work truck. We got a work truck right here, basic truck. Let's see, what does a basic F-150 go for? Because they used to be somewhat affordable. You know, I guess you could get one in the high 20s and stuff, but I doubt anywhere near that anymore. $47,000 F-150. This is a two-wheel drive too, and it comes with the V8. If it was a four-wheel drive, okay, I wouldn't mind it. But hey, I mean, if you need a, yeah, I'd still want a four-wheel drive. But still, $47,000, hey, at least you get a V8. But I give them credit there. Like, you cannot get a base trim at General Motors with the V8. So hey, Ford, I'll give you credit. Now, I'm the first one to say I'm not the biggest Ford fan, so I'll give you credit, you know. But, and then you have these Broncos over here, and these have been sitting here actually for quite a while. Yeah, they are very capable. For being completely stock, you can take these things pretty much anywhere you want to go. I mean, look at them. They can make it quite a few places. But let me show you this window sticker. And for this price, you can make any vehicle go anywhere you want. Oh, can you see it? There we go, $98,000 for a Bronco. And a lot of people do not like the quality. Will it work? Yeah, it ain't gonna work for you guys, but it just has an EcoBoost as well. You know, you would think for that price, I want a supercharged V8, just like the TRX. Like, I want something, I don't need no I don't need to save fuel economy or even get more on a smaller engine. I want a big engine with a lot of power for that kind of money. But literally, you still don't even get a V8 over here. But it's how people are, it's how they're going, it's how everything's going, I guess. It's just how people like it, I guess. But not for me. Give me the 5.0 if I'm getting a truck. It's just, it is what it is. But Ford is really struggling when it comes to their EVs. It is what it is. At least they're realizing, just like General Motors, they can't keep loading up these car lots with these electric vehicles. So Ford has announced they are slowing down their EV production, and they're replacing it with more profitable internal combustion engines. So anything like F-150, F-250, they're replacing that assembly line with something a little bit more profitable like this. But with this being over $119,000, leave a comment and let me know, how long do you think this is gonna sit here? I'm gonna throw my guess out there. Let's go with 365 days. I'm gonna go with 1 year. I'm gonna go with a year. This thing is literally gonna sit here a full year, and that's crazy for it to sit here at the car lot, building interest. The dealership's basically on a ticking time clock right now with this truck, with any of these vehicles, but especially this one just arrived. So they have 60 or 90 days interest free. After that, the dealership will start, it's gonna cost more money for the dealership to have this truck here. So the longer it sits, the more it costs the dealership, the more they also have to discount it. It's just a lose-lose for them. So they want to get it out just as quick as they can. But I know there's a ton of gross profit in this. So if you were to buy a truck like this, negotiate. But man, a $30,000 add-on, it's probably best you just go do it on your own. You can get a better lift, better tires for less money. That's my opinion. But hey, leave your comment. Let me know what you think. How long do you think this is gonna sit here? And let me know what you think about the whole Ford EV situation, since they're slowing down production because they just now realized that people don't want EVs. Hey, have a good one.